And first and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to the brother and to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity. All right, I want to get into this topic of resurrection. All right, or reincarnation. I'm gonna start off with Matthew chapter 24, and I'm gonna start at the top. And Yahawashi went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahawashi said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when shall these things be? And what shall be the signs of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahawashi answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Yahawashi, and shall deceive many. Right? Now, quick question. Why did Yahawashi tell them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Yahawashi, and shall deceive many? All right? Because the disciples already knew who Yahawashi was. All right? And they knew his name. All right? Yahawashi stressed that out because he knew that that the kingdom wasn't going to be established at that very in that very generation. All right. Now the disciples thought that because he was there, that the kingdom was going to be established in that generation. But Yahawashi knew that that he was going to leave, and he wasn't going to come back for a long time. All right. And well, I'm not gonna say a long time, but he knew that the disciples was gonna be reincarnated. All right, it was gonna be a while for him to come back, you know, and he knew that the disciples were gonna be reincarnated and not remember anything. All right. Now, I'm gonna bring this out on Luke chapter 1, verse 68. Blessed be the Lord, blessed be Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashi of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people, and hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, all right, which have been since the world began. All right. Now that clearly explains that clearly talks about reincarnation. All right. It says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. Now, this is not talking about them having one life since the world began, living on forever. All right, this is not talking about that. This is speaking about them them dying and coming back into another generation. All right, and into another time. All right, which have been since the world began. All right, I'm gonna bring this out in Ecclesiasticus chapter 1, verse. I'm gonna start at verse 9. The things that have been, it is that which shall be. All right. So if you were a murderer in the previous life, and you didn't repent, most likely you're gonna be a murderer in the next life. All right. But pertaining to the subject, to the disciples, to the disciples, if you were a servant of the Most High in the previous life, most likely you were going to be a servant in the next life. You know, in a generation to come. You know, I'm not going to say in the next life, but in the resurrection to come, in the reincarnation. It's lucky. I'm gonna start over. The things that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which is Slaki. I'm gonna read it over. I'm reading a little too fast. The things that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. All right, there's no new thing under the sun. All right, everybody has been here before. Everybody has been on this earth before, has walked this earth before. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? All right, is there anything that you can, is there anybody, anyone that you can point out and say, this is a new creature, a new creation? All right, no, because everybody has walked this earth more than once. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It have been already of old time, which was before us. All right. Now this is I'm just gonna go ahead and read it. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be anything. Neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. All right. Now that's explaining why. That explains why YAHAWASHI gave them that warning. All right. I'm gonna read the warning again. Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am YAHAWASHI, and shall deceive many. All right. YAHAWASHI warned them because he knew once they were reincarnated, they weren't gonna remember the former things. All right, the things which he taught them in that present generation. All right, so that's why he gave them that warning. All right, and that also explains reincarnation. And with that, I hope you brothers were edified. And this is the brother Bashar, and I want to say shalom.